You sitting here proclaiming yourself to be a doctor. If you're not a doctor, just own this shit. That's all I'm saying. Just own it. Be like, listen, I thought the name doctor sound good in front of Cheyanne Bryant. I'm not a doctor. I am almost as much of a doctor as Dr. Dre. And laugh that shit off. But at the same time, you know, I have some good advice that can help a lot of men and help a lot of women in their relationships. You know, I'm not practicing as a doctor, you know, but no, you want to come along with all this story, all this bullshit to try to cover up that you ain't a doctor. See, for me, I don't give a fuck. I feel like Bishop off of Tupac. I don't give a fuck. That's how he said. I don't give a fuck because I know people, they gonna dig, they gonna check on the internet, they want to know who you are, what you do, and all this other kind of shit. And I try to be clean and transparent as much as I can about my life. I don't put all of it out there because my private life is my private life. So that when somebody do come behind, they want to look and see all the shit that I talk is a legit. Hell yeah, it's legit. Hell yeah, it's legit. Y'all can see in my other channel, I was in insurance. I did a whole lot of shit for a long time. I've been on YouTube, but I ain't been the person that's been pushing videos out like that. I've been pushing more me content lately because I feel like at this point in my age, is not too many men that's in their 40s that's really talking that real shit. You got these young influencers who ain't never been through shit. These young Cheyanne Bryants, they ain't never been through shit. They ain't got no real experience. They ain't out here. They ain't never been in no real war. They ain't never had a woman going through thyroid, menopause. They ain't never had that. Bitch damn near have bipolar type of situation. They ain't never had a kid that's going through puberty, a female that you see here. You got to mentor her. You got to talk to her a certain kind of way. You got to share all of that baby talk because now she's a young woman walking into the world. So now you got to talk to her like a nigga. But at the same time, you that nigga that's her advisor. You her father. You got a son and shit. You got to talk to him so he don't get his ass caught up because it's a lot of women out here that will manipulate him. They would say some fuck shit. Say, hey, listen, this guy, he put his hand on me. He looked at me a certain kind of way. You walking on thin ice as a man, not just a black man, but just a man in general. So I got to give him all of this game so that he can survive in this world that we walking in. This ain't the same world that I grew up in. When I grew up, when I was younger, I used to slap girls on their booty. 12 years old, and it was fun. Now, if I did something like that, they'll probably have me down at the precinct somewhere. At 12 years old. He was 12 years old. He slapped a girl on the booty. Oh, wow. They locked him up. It ain't the same world. So all I'm saying is this, man. You know, you got charlatans out here. You know,